Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for August the 17th, 2011. Now our first position for tonight is going to be in September Oats Futures contracts. We can see that we've got a buy signal here forming from vantage point. It's struggling a little bit, but it looks like we could push higher. Now what I like about this trade, we've got our predicted MACD and our predicted TSI both sitting down in oversold territory, crossing that trigger. Our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences are still pointing higher. However, we can see the short-term predicted difference, is starting to turn lower. From here, what we want to do is go in and have a look at those crossovers from vantage point. Specifically, we start with the short-term crossover. We can see we've been moving up for about 5 days, so it doesn't surprise me that we're going to have a slight pullback. Our medium-term crossover is only 3 days old, and our long-term crossover is just getting ready to try and make that cross right now. Now, again, if we look at the vantage point predicted high, predicted low, you can see that it's just hugging the predicted high, and then today it's touched the predicted low, but it's staying within that range. So we're still bullish, and we're just correcting a little bit here. So looking at that, we're now going to go into the daily report from vantage point to see if we can fine-tune this entry point. We still had a higher close. We've closed yesterday at 346, 348 today. That's still mildly bullish. Neural index still up, but we can expect a pullback. We have 343.60. That's our potential entry point for tomorrow. That's the area. So, sorry, just let me bring that back down so everybody can see it. 343.60. Then we're looking at a high of 351.1. So what we want to do here also is identify where a potential area of support and resistance. Now the key thing to look at here is the close 348. We've got 346, 343, and 345. So 345 represents still a fairly significant area of resistance, or support for tomorrow. So between 345 and 343 is a reasonable entry point, but we're still experiencing volatility until this triple EMA cross completes. We're looking for the 3-day to cross the 8-day and the 18-day predicted moving average. We've done that slightly, but again, we've had quite a few up days, so a little bit of a pullback is reasonable. Anywhere above 343 looks like a pretty good entry. Now, that's our first position for tomorrow. Our second position for tomorrow is going to be in the Euro-US currency pair. We continue to see volatility in this pair. The vantage point system is again saying that the euro is likely to head higher. Now, looking at real money flows coming in and out of the Forex market, I would tend to agree with this. So what we want to first do is identify some support levels, 142.99, 143.20 and 143.72. We've closed at 144.06, so we have good levels of support down there. Our triple EMA cross is trying to complete yet again, just like it did last month at almost the exact same time. This is what I want to point out. We've got real money flows coming in here. So looking at our crossovers, let's be very clear. Our short-term crossover, only a couple of days old. Our medium-term crossover, the same. Our long-term crossover is just completing that trigger. Now we know that the vantage point 18-day predicted moving average is sitting down at 143. How accurate have they been on the predicted highs and lows? They've been very accurate, but you can see that we continue to push up. It's not breaking the vantage point predicted low, it's breaking the vantage point predicted high. This is a bullish signal. We have a lot of fundamentals. We didn't get the growth figures out of Europe were not great today, but the trade balance was, it was pretty good. So at any rate, these economic announcements are nothing more, in my respectful opinion, than just noise. The euro usually shows pretty decent numbers going into the latter part of each month. So we're going to continue to play this. Now let's go into our daily report from vantage point. Let's see what we've got for predicted highs and predicted lows. We've got 143.13, 145.21. So that's our daily range. We know that we haven't actually been hitting that range. We haven't been hitting for the last few days. We've not hit this vantage point predicted low. It's been getting close to it, but then bouncing away from it. So 143.13, that would be a premium buy. I would look at longs anywhere between 143.13 and 143.30. I think that area is a premium buy. I would have my stop in this particular case down in the probably 142.20 area to stay out of that broker radar. So just to be safe, you know, because of course we're in August, which is a terrible trading month. So we have increased volatility. You must open up those stops. 20 or 30 point stop loss in these markets, forget about it. It's not going to last. So give the trade and yourself a chance. So with that said, these are the market positions for August the 17th, 2011. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.